All right, my man, state your name. Let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
What's goody, what's goody, what's goody? Y'all already know the vibe. It's G5.
G5 on Real Talk with Nick, y'all. Oh, man. Listen, man. Tom Thibodeau won his 500
career
game, man. Yes, indeed, man. Is that a great milestone?
For Tibbs?
Yeah.
I guess. For one team or in his career?
In his career.
I guess 82 games in the season. I guess, yeah, that's should be a little more higher than that, but yeah. That's a milestone.
That's a milestone.
That's a milestone. I'm happy he did it with New York. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man.
Let's get to it. Let's get live to it.
Yeah, man.
All week has been quiet.
Yeah, man. But, you know, your boy Carmelo Anthony been kind of stirring up some kind of controversy when we speaking at a Knick talk. He said something about RJ Barrett.
Average.
He said he's a bland player. We're going to start there. That, you know,
he's just a regular average player.
And that you don't know what you're going to get from him.
Yeah,
whether it's 4 points or 26.
It's true.
Now,
that was the problem with him. That was his problem. He assessed it, right? Like, literally, he assessed it on point.
But certain things shouldn't be said, man.
No, he ain't a Knick no more. So
but once a Knick, always a Knick, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's somebody out here who actually cried, man, when Barrett and Emmanuel quickly got traded off.
I don't know why.
I'm saying shit.
I don't know why they cried. Niggas shouldn't have cried for that. That was a good trade. Everybody got to eat. Everybody got their chance. You gave the two Knicks players that was with the Knicks and helped build the Knicks to what they is now, get a chance to be what they could be, all they could be right now in Toronto. Especially for Quickly, because Quickly could just him, Scotty, and it'll be a problem.
Yeah, but diving back into Melo's comments, man, do you think that was kind of like
harsh?
Yeah. Sum it up.
No, it was honest. His honest opinion on the game. So no, it wasn't harsh. And we talking about Carmelo Anthony, the one that could actually, we could say hands down, the best scorer in the NBA, best solo one-on-one scorer in the NBA. You say he's bland, he's regular. I mean, you can say that. You can say that. You can definitely say that. He's certified to say what's bland and just a regular player. And he's saying that he's just a regular player.
Was you shocked when you heard about that?
No. And it surprised me. Why would that surprise me? We've been talking about that all season. One game he'll come in, be hot, nice game, and the next game we don't know where he at. So we've been saying it before Carmelo even said it. Nick Cavelli and G5 been saying this shit for 5 years. This ain't nothing new to me and you. But for him to say it just confirms what we were saying. That's just how I look at it. It's just that he confirmed the same shit that me and you been saying for the beginning. When is he gonna? Now he's over in Toronto, look like he's. But then
scoring 37.
One game he's up 37, and then the next game he dropped 16. And that's just what Carmelo's talking about. You don't know what player you're getting at a certain game at a certain time. He's not consistent. So we could take that one with him. We could agree with that.
All right, and then with the signing of OG Anunoby, man, a lot of people wasn't high on the trade. I mean, I wasn't solely convinced because you had Quickly involved, you know, and that's the backcourt being.
No, it wasn't a
bad. Tampering with the backcourt, but you get rid of Emmanuel Quickly.
It was no.
Now you don't got an offensive spark coming off the second unit, man.
Well, actually, you do.
Who?
Got McBride. He's showing you that he can actually do it. So it gives somebody else a chance to step up, and it gives both players a chance to step up. Emmanuel Quickly get to go over there, be all he can be. Him and RJ could be all they could be over there in Toronto. I'm happy for them. I'm liking that they did that trade, knowing that these two players is at all the Knicks can do is this. Even with these players, no matter how good they get, we not gonna get over the hump with them. But let them go somewhere where they can actually shine. And Toronto was actually a good choice to let those kids shine in Toronto when they got other kids young just like them in their age limit doing the same thing. Siakam's trying to get out of there, and if he gets out of there, then it's just their bunch of young college kids that was known ball players. While we get a solid, nice big solid. Look, he's a nice big solid. You can't say OG ain't a nice solid 3. That looked like he could be in the 4. Could guard the 1. We seen him doing it. Guard the 2. Seen him guard the 3. Seen him guard the 4. I mean, come on. And he brought our defensive levels way higher. Seemed like everybody wanted to do defense. Even Julius Randle.
Want to play D. He sparks the defense of game, yes. And you know what's crazy is like he has it naturally.
That's why I said I can't even knock it. He ain't scared to shoot the 3. Like RJ was scared. RJ missed 1. He was like, I ain't shooting it again. Why? OG's just gonna shoot it again. Like, what the coach gonna tell me? Then you got Grimes coming off the bench. That helps. Because you got Grimes, McBride. You know, it helps. It helps. It's just the center position. Thank God we got who we got.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
Our little 7-footer. That boy's nasty, boy.
Mitch who?
Yeah, it's not even worth talking about Mitch right now because that boy's he's talked about on ESPN every damn day. So,
what makes Hartenstein so special?
He's a little more athletic. He bumps and grinds. He plays like he's a small man, but in a big man's body. His defensive effort is there. He hustles. He ain't out there complaining. He's out there balling. He don't need the ball. He's going to get the rebound and get his points. He knows how to get his points. He'll get them if you pass him the ball in the easy cut, he's going to get it. If he's going to go hard, he's going to go hard. But normally he's just getting the rebound. He know he got a 10 here. Let me get 20-something rebounds. Every game lately, been 20 rebounds. 4 blocks. Like yesterday, he had 4 fucking blocks. The game before that, he had 3 blocks. So he's putting his hand right in the right spot, right time to get the block with no foul. And he don't be in foul trouble. So, he's good. Eisenberg went down. That makes Eisenberg went down, so now the Pacers, I don't know what's going to happen.
No. Listen, man. I would like to think that, some people say the sports is rigged, right? You hear that time by time. Sports is rigged.
John Morant injured.
Yeah.
He's out for the season.
That
didn't make no sense. Like, what the fuck he getting?
I mean, was he holding a machine gun?
No, but
that's a low blow.
He didn't even play.
I should say that.
No, but it's
was he
funny.
holding a machine gun?
No, because you say that, right? Think about it. He made that thing. He did the little hand gesture, and they took it personal. It got on the internet. He said he's still learning the lesson. All of a sudden, he's injured with a shoulder injury, operation.
I mean,
the whole season. Come on.
Yo, check this out.
Right? I don't know.
Look.
Then Eisenberg goes down.
He goes down. Luka's hurt.
Luka's down.
We
got our ass bust by cold, man.
Listen, we didn't get our ass bust because we kind of came back. We was down by 1 in the fourth quarter.
We was getting our ass whooped.
We was getting handed.
We was getting our ass.
We came to the 3 ball.
Kyrie Irving it's like I think he was waiting for this moment to show these motherfuckers. It wasn't even the Knicks' fault, but he had respected us. So what he said was the Knicks team that he played last year is not the same Knicks team he played now with the adding of OG Anunoby. So that justified everything.
Now, speaking of that game, right?
That Kyrie Irving actually said that.
Jalen Brunson was frustrated. He was actually crying to the refs, and his father had to pull his coat. Like, what are you doing, man? His father screamed on him, man.
He's getting starstruck. That's what I'm trying to say.
He said he's getting starstruck?
He's getting starstruck. Now he think he's supposed to get the whistle. And before, you didn't never think you was getting a whistle.
So are you telling me that New York is spoiling my man JB?
Yeah,
He's getting spoiled, man. He want the Randle treatment.
He want the Randle treatment.
Huh?
Now. It looks like it, because Randle's getting all the calls, nigga.
No, he's not. No, he's
98% of them he's getting.
He's not. Randle's still crying here and there. It's gotten a little better.
No,
it's gotten better.
Because he's curating the contact to actually get it. But he don't seem to understand is when he do create the contact, players is not moving with him. They moving back because they just can't handle the body with him because he's a heavier guy.
Right.
So he makes the contact and the ref ain't gonna give it to him when you make it look that easy. Because that's what he's making it look like. Hit off the chest. Oh, I'm easy in there. You seen yesterday he had 3 players on him. I'm like, pass the fucking ball, nigga. You got 3 on you. This nigga just whoop, bop. It was that simple. He does that on the regular. So,
it's another player.
Now JB, he's supposed to get those calls though, because the shit he out there doing with that hezzy that he's giving them is.
Or could it be that he was, a little zealous playing in his former hometown, playing Dallas Mavs?
And Kyrie was busting his ass. Could have been that. It could have been that. I looked at it like, damn, you know how bad it would have been if Luka was playing though?
We might would have won flat out.
Who, them?
No, us.
With Luka playing?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Listen, man.
Luka's 6'9" point guard.
Check this out. Sometimes when your star player is not playing,
no, because then
the ball moves different, man.
But he would have been forced to play. He would have had to play Kyrie Irving. Because OB would have had to play. OG would have had to play Luka. That's a must. He has to play Luka. So then you got Kyrie at the 2, who's gonna play Kyrie. They can't put nobody else that's in the starting lineup on Kyrie but him. So that would have been a good challenge. I'd have liked to see that. That would have been nice. See, now that would have been nice.
But back to JB, man. He's getting spoiled. Your boy's getting spoiled in New York.
Yeah, you see the commercials and shit, right?
Oh, with the Dunkin' Donuts, man. Playing horse and shit.
I mean, come on. He's getting commercials. He's getting his name up there.
I mean, he's worthy of it. I mean, he came to New York. He put a stamp down,
He put a stamp. He
signed, sealed, delivered.
He made New York a different team.
Yeah, man.
But with the adding of OG, the Knicks is a different team. And I would have never thought that. When we first traded him, I'm like, that was a crazy trade. But the way he just fits in, it's just like he been there. Like, it's like he already, I don't know. But see, he's an ACC. He's with ACC. He's with the Knick brand.
Right.
He's part. Man, everybody that's coming to the Knicks is part of that AAC. So that means one thing: you got to be AAC to play on this team. Remember, Julius ain't AAC no more. He left. So
right.
We don't know what's going on.
Right.
And the way he's balling, it looked like he's trying to get traded. Because Julius never balled this much, this hard. This nigga,
he looks happy, man.
Happy and real stress-free. And I think because the ball ain't in his hand and the responsibility ain't on his head no more. It's on JB. He passed the torch. Like, yeah, you got it. I'm going to give you the same thing I'm going to give you. When you call my name and you tell me I need to drop 35, I'm going to do that. You tell me to take it easy, guy, you got this, you got it. And it seems like they got that AB is like, it don't even matter. If this game is your game and you got the mismatch, we going with you. If you got the mismatch, we're going with you. Or if you got just a hot hand, keep feeding him. Because he don't even give a fuck about giving up the ball no more. You notice that. His assist numbers is way higher than his highest assist year in his career.
Okay. Knicks got another player, man. Flynn.
Yeah, the other point guard.
Yo.
But I knew he was good because he was coming off the bench from Toronto. So he was doing his little numbers. So his little 8, 9, 10 points he could score a game is actually going to help us. So that means JB can actually get a little more time on the bench during the second half of the season instead of burning him out the way we burned him. Julius, he's used to this. Even if Julius would have had a bruised leg, we know Julius still played yesterday. You understand what I mean? That's the difference. He set out, good. You bruised your leg, good. We need you 100% at all times anyway, so I can understand that. He's not so I can understand that. And he needed the break. Because now we got a 3-game home stretch right now. We had home for the next 3-4 games. So we get a little break. Now this is when it's, let's see how that goes.
Okay. All
Let's see how
right.
that goes.
All right.
And then you got, who else? Grimes. I think I like Grimes coming off the bench.
Josh Hart is even playing more aggressive, man.
They get more
Taking us to the
opportunities.
hole,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Now they getting more opportunities because now the ball's just going. If you notice, JB and Julius, they the 2-1. Like 1 and 2 is like, instead of having a 1-2-3, they got a 1-2. Everybody else can get the ball off a feed. Everybody else can play off the ball. These two need the ball. Everybody else can play off the ball. Everybody else could just catch a quick pop. They could do that. Every last one of them. That's the difference now. That's why the difference is that's why everybody on ESPN saying the Knicks could be a contender this year, just because of that. But we need one more to get over the hump, like DeAndre Murray. That'd be retarded.
Now, if Dante Murray was to come to the Knicks,
Yeah, why not?
how would he help the organization, man?
That would be our third scorer. His defense is remarkable.
Would you put that, when we speak of his defense, up there with OG?
Yes. It'll be a crazy 1-2. That's a crazy 1-2, because that's the 3, the 2, the 3, the 2. Then you got Hartenstein, the 5. We know what he gonna get you. Julius is gonna do what Julius normally do, and JB ain't got to worry about defense at all. JB can actually just worry about offense, because you got him there at the 2 to play any position.
Set a screen for him, right?
Big 2, yeah. But the Lakers looking at trying to get him. You know, the Lakers spoil you. They give what the fuck they want. Just like, you know. So. But I was thinking about what big trade we could make to make us a little more better. Coming off the bench. Like, just a little more better. A little bit better. We don't need nothing big, I don't think. But I think we just need something off the bench. And it's at the 4. It's at the 4. I say the 5 too, because we don't know when
Mitch coming back.
But when Mitch come back, who's gonna be the starter?
That's the question. That's the number one question, man.
Even though he
When
said
Mitch,
he'll come off the bench. Right?
he said that he'll come off the bench.
He'll come off the bench the way Hartenstein is playing right now.
I think that'd be a good move.
I think so too, because it'll limit him from getting hurt. And then he could give us that actually the way he used to ball. Remember how he used to be so aggressive?
Yeah.
But he used to get a lot of fouls, right?
Yeah.
But if he come off the bench, he can actually be that aggressive and come off and be that aggressive, and don't worry about being in foul trouble. Because if you get 3 fouls, okay, you sit down. You started because get his minutes. You just roughened up and made the job harder more easier for him. Because it ain't that many centers that's really doing. But I want to see him. I want to see the Denver Nuggets. I want to see what we can do with the Denver Nuggets. I think we play them soon, so let's see what that's about. That'd be a nice him and Jokic.
Yeah, they're the team to beat still, right?
Yeah. Well, not really, because you got these guys are still at the Timberwolves. They're at the top. And Boston's the number 1 team in the league. We already know about Boston.
But yet the Knicks had the longest winning streak in the NBA.
No, we had the.
Yeah.
No, it's
at one time, man.
Not in the NBA. It was just this beginning for the 2024.
For the streak.
We had from 2024. We was the only team left with a winning streak.
Okay.
That's what
all
that
right.
was.
Yes. All right.
It wasn't just for the beginning of the new year. Since the new year hit and we made the trade, we be getting more wins, but we still won. We still won one loss, and we're shooting right back down to 8-9. So we're not in a very comfortable position right now. Right now, we need every game. Right now, we got to play every game. All-Star game coming up. So I feel the next 5-10 games, we need to at least win 6-7.
Speaking of All-Star, man, it look like Julius and JB gonna be in there.
Like I said. We know Julius was gonna be there.
He just made the list, man.
We knew Julius was gonna be there. And then we didn't know if JB was gonna be there. Since Heisenberg got injured, he got it. We didn't know if JB was gonna make it. Because the guards they had in front of him was actually certified to actually, I can't even really argue. But he's becoming a fan favorite. His name is getting bigger. The more NBA TV time he get, let's hope we could turn him into a superstar.
He's that already, man.
But you got Stephen A. Smith, you got Kevin Perkins, you got everybody else saying this Julius Randle's a superstar. And they need to give him his respect and realize that nigga's a fucking superstar. Because he's putting up he got the money. They said the Mamba mentality. If you really look at how he's playing, he got the Mamba mentality. And like I said, I saw a clip with him going at Kevin Garnett in his rookie year with Kobe. Kobe said,
man,
that nigga's an animal. And JB been a Knicks since he was a baby, man. But I keep hearing one thing that I don't like to hear.
What's that?
If we get, what's his name? From Mitch. We
Who?
get, you know who? Don Mitch.
Oh, Murray?
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about?
I wish we could get Murray. Murray want to play for the Knicks. It's funny. Murray want to play for the Knicks. But who been wanting to play for the Knicks? Who been wanting
Oh,
before
Mitchell?
we got...
Dominic?
Yes. Yes. I don't think that'd be a good fit for us.
Why?
Because he's going to want to play the one.
And here, ISO, right?
And it's not even the ISO part that's going to kill us. It's that he's going to want to play the one. Unless he's willing to go to the two and let JB be JB and let this JB team.
So you think it'll be a conflict of interest? It'll be like
be a conflict. He
RJ Barrett.
He needs another 20. He needs another 20 shots. That's 20 shots. That's 20 shots. That's 60 shots off of 3 players. Julius ain't gonna not. Julius gonna want the ball. You seen the way he was doing it yesterday? Wasn't no JB. So what Julius was doing? Bringing down the ball. Yo, go set up over there. You set up over there. You set up over there. Now here, go. And they was messing up. That's why they looked bad that first half. Because then he came out the second half and the boy did what he's supposed to have did at the point guard. That's why I like what the adjustments that was made, that Tibbs made at halftime was worth a lot to show that, okay, he caught it. He let them work out their bullshit. The niggas was looking very sloppy first half. Second half, McBride, you got to step up. Okay, McBride came in and took over as he's supposed to at that first half.
Were you surprised by McBride performance, man?
No, because I know he's capable of doing it. He's been there when he was there. When he was there, he was there when Rose was there. He was there when Quickly was there. Remember, we got him from the G League, so he been a Knick. It ain't like he ain't been around the facilities all the time. Just because you playing the G League don't mean you don't get the privilege to move up. He's did it. Got his extension, got his contract. He did what he had to do. So he's capable of working. It's just that he got to know that he has to control the game. And I think that's the part he's trying to learn now.
Does he has the potential to fill in?
Yes, he has the
Manu
potential.
Quickly.
He has the potential to fill in the Manu Quickly spot. It's just that he needs to know when he has to do it. But you've seen JB pull him to the side a couple times yesterday and tell him this is what. So he's getting the coaching that he needs. So I know he's going to get it. It's just that he got to know he got to control that game. Second half, he came in there, he took control of the game. That's why he looked it good that second half.
He looked at poised. He looked very poised.
Because he looked it like they gave him the conversation. Yo, I need you to control the game. It don't need to be in Julius. It don't need to be in Randle's hand. Randle should not be coming up with the ball telling y'all where to go and where to set up at. Y'all should know where to set up at because you the one that's playing the ball. And it looked like he took the initiative to actually do that because then Julius just stood on the side like he normally would do if JB was at the point. And that's when second half Julius started dominating more when he started playing his position the right way. So once he get past that point, he'll get it. And I think that's why JB set out, just so he could see which one of these two is going to back me up. Because he was a uniform, you notice he was still right. He was dressed. He was there. JB was at the game.
I ain't see him in uniform though. This is street clothes.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean street clothes, but he was there.
Yeah,
Inputting. He was inputting, talking to the guards. Like, so
yeah.
that shows you that he's actually looking for his backup guard since Quickly's gone. But Quickly had to go. Because then you have two guys here, one guy that you know that you think that can do it. And they got confidence in McBride. They all say they got confidence in McBride. They all want to see McBride shine. So now it's his time to uprise. So let him uprise. And the coach let him do his thing. So now when he comes out second unit, if he can control the game, he be good. As long as he controls. He ain't got to score that much. He ain't got to do much. He got to control and know when to score. And yesterday was a perfect example of what he can do when he's focused on playing the point guard. Because that second half was beautiful for him. I love the way he played the second half. First half, it was all sloppy because the ball was coming from Julius' hand. And that's not what the Knicks want to do. And Julius don't even want to fucking do that.
Yeah, the game slows down with the Knicks when it's ran through.
Yeah, because he don't want to do it though. You can tell he don't want to fucking do it. He's way more happier when he's not when JB's on that point. He don't mind catching it at the top of the key if JB's getting trapped. But then he looks for JB to get the ball back again so he could just set up over where he want to set up at on his left side. But you know how that goes, bro. Let's see how we look.
What's your prediction as far as the season with the Knicks? East see this bitch out, man.
We could if Julius Randle playing the way he played right now in the playoffs. If Julius Randle shut the naysayers up like you, Stephen A. Smith, Kev Williams.
Bro.
Wait. Let me speak. If he could shut up the naysayers.
He must have knew that yellow cab was coming, but go ahead.
And he says it, and he does it this season, right, in the playoffs. He gives us what he's giving us right now, 25 and 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now. Put that right now and give it to him, and he's in the playoffs, and he do that. We'll be a force to be reckoned with in the playoffs. We might be able to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. But if he do what he normally does, JB's going to have a hard time out in the playoffs. He's going to have to do that 30, like I was saying, 30 a game, 35 a game, which he's capable of doing. He showed he's capable of doing. So if Julius can't step up the way we need.
Is Tom Thibodeau's job safe?
On the line?
Do you think his job is safe now?
His job been safe. I think Tibbs wasn't worried about it. You ain't seen Tibbs because the Knicks wasn't bad. We wasn't a bad. It ain't like we got worse. Every year we got better. We do it. We add on that player, we get better. Add on another player, we got better. So exactly, the progress went up. Before Tibbs, we was going down every time. It didn't matter where we was going. No matter what draft pick we got, we was going down. Now we shooting back up. So now he's in perfect coaching position. He's in the perfect coaching position. He's been with one coach. He's been with one player on the team, two players on the team that have been on the team with him since he got there, which is Julius and motherfucking Mitch Robinson. Because he got rid of Quickly. He got rid of RJ. So everybody else is new, and they just got to fit into their system. And you see it, they coming in and they fitting into the system. They buying into what he's pitching. He got rid of everything that was before, and now he just got the two. Mitch, we know Mitch is going to follow what he say, and we know damn sure Julius Randle's going to follow it.
And you know what? Since the signing of OG Anunoby, right, I've been seeing the opposition scoring under 100 points, man. Knicks holding teams under 100. I'm starting to see that, man.
Certain teams that we know we could keep them under 100, we're supposed to. But most of the good thing is that I see is when those teams that could drop 120, we can keep up with them at 120. As long as we can do that.
Ain't it amazing how one man
could change everything?
Yeah.
Well, I don't say one man. It's just what we needed was somebody to be more of a defender, right? And not a small defender, a bigger defender, right? When you look at OG on that court, OG don't look like a small forward. OG look like he's just as big as fucking Julius Randle. So with a defensive and the arm span that's so long that it's like it's easy to defend. His hands is always there. Then you got another player, Hartenstein, that's a defensive player. That knows the defensive rebounding is what he does, boxing out, getting in the hole, doing all the dirty work. He's there to do that. He does it. Then you got Hart, that's a defensive animal that's going to give you a problem. Then you got DiVincenzo, that's a defensive player.
Oh, man, speaking of DiVincenzo,
And then you got
he's
him
shooting
that's a defensive.
44%
Yes.
from behind the arc, man.
He is a reason why the Knicks gave him that money, because that's who we needed. We needed the sharpshooter. He came from a championship team shooting behind Steph Curry. Anybody that shoot behind Steph Curry come to any other team with a confidence that's unbelievable. Because if you look at even Jordan Poole, he's over there, and he think he's the guard over there. Because he got championships, he can shoot a three from half court, he can do anything he wants. He throws it up like Steph, he shoots like Steph. DiVincenzo too. It's like they told those boys how to get that ball out their hand quick and know how to do it off of one step, bounce step, jump step. It doesn't even matter. His jump shot is there. We know that. It's just that he's got to know that. When we need you, we need you. And Tibbs is still running the same rotation. He's still doing the 8-9 rotation.
Is that going to haunt us, man, if you continue to do that towards the postseason?
I think he just realized after this game right here that he can actually play these backups and they can get a little more minutes. His guys can get a little rest. So I'm starting to. We might see 32, Julius 32. Yeah, you might see 32 minutes on Julius and 32 minutes on what's his name? On JB. Yeah. For a little while, you might see that. Like right after the All-Star break, they might, if they smart, let them get a little 5-10 more minutes off. Unless they get a trade and they need to get a gel going.
So, for the record, star player you want, that one more piece is who?
That's available.
Yeah.
That's available. It would have to be RJ Barrett. That'd be
He'll be the better fit?
Yeah. Because he's the defensive-minded player. So since he played defense, he's one of the best at the two position playing defense. He's big. He's not little, he's big. He's tall, long arms. It'll make it easier for JB. And JB will have somebody else he can actually go to. But in that trade, we might lose Julius. So that's why I'm like, but I don't think the Knicks is going to get rid of Julius at all.
You don't see that happening now?
I don't think so. Not the way he's balling right now. Not. Because you notice, we got the money. There's a couple of free agents like Devin Booker that's free next season. Klay Thompson. It's a lot of that we could just be like, throwing some players to try to get a player in that we ain't going to use. That's what I'm saying. But we can make a big signing next season that could make the team 10 times better. Way better. So you got to look at that too. You definitely got to look at that. Then what's his name ain't signed an extension that went over to who was that they signed an extension? We got a couple players that's gonna be free this season. Next season that's gonna be free agents and the Knicks can actually grab it and levitate with. So but DeAndre Murray would be a good trade if we could keep Julius Randle. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
So you think the writing's on the wall for Julius?
I mean, if the Knicks want another trade, who they gonna go for? They know they damn sure know nobody's taking JB from us. We already know that. So who's the one that's going to be the most valuable player right now for trading on the New York Knicks? Julius Randle. That's just a natural given. Like, you should already know that. Like, anybody know that. It's Julius Randle. He's the one that they talking about at trade talks right now. If they in any trade talks right now, it's about Julius Randle and whoever else that they trying to get that they ain't trying to give up.
All right, and that's what it is with my boy G5
What's goody, what's live?
on Real Talk with Nick.
We always know the game. Y'all know what it is.
Listen, man, I need my Nickavellians
Hit
out
that
there.
like,
If you
hit that
watching,
share, hit that select,
call out Kevin
share.
Williams, please, man. My man been missing in action, man. I've been calling him, man. I don't know what my man's doing. I hope all is well, man.
Kev,
And
well, hope you good.
yo, and we out.
Good
Peace.
spirit.